What's up, what's up? I recently just got selected to do this Ableton Live 10 beta testing. So I'm excited because I've been waiting for this for a while. It seems like they made a lot of changes that I've been looking for personally. I haven't went in there and seen all the new features that they have just yet, but I'm gonna go in there and look at them. I just downloaded it, so I haven't even opened it yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and just open it, go in there fresh. I'm gonna try to make a beat. I'm just gonna, play around with it for a little bit. So for some reason they switched the I don't know if they're gonna switch back to the blue, but they got it in pink right now. What color that is, like purplish pink. The interface looks a little bit different. Oh, it looks like it kept my template that I saved from Ableton 9. I wonder if all my packs gonna be in here. For everybody that watched my how to sample like a pro video, when I mentioned that you could save your slices as an instrument, this is what I was talking about. So these are all chops that I've made and I've saved them as an instrument, so I can pull them up whenever I want to. And so just for the sake of it, I'm gonna pick one and we just gonna play around with it. I don't know, something simple. I'm finna just make something real quick. Oh, so they changed the you looks like you get 3 options now with the metronome. You get classic, you get click, and you get wood. And so this is what the wood sound like. It's pretty cool. See what that click sound like. That's actually not bad, cause that metronome gets obnoxious sometimes when you're trying to make your beat. And classic. I don't know, man, that classic, I'd rather just stick with the classic, honestly, and just turn that shit down. I'm gonna get rid of this delay and see what that, because I know they have a new delay called Echo. I'm finna check that out. That's interesting. I like that they added reverb to this, so you know you don't gotta have a whole nother plug-in just to have reverb or have a wet sound on your delay. So what I just did was I didn't press record or anything like that. I just played something, just an idea I had in my head. And there's this little button up here that you can press after the fact, like after you so pretty much you could be playing around on your drum pad, and then you know once you get done coming up with an idea, you can press this button and it will capture everything that you just did. So you saw it was only here, and I just dragged it back and it captured my whole drum pattern. It's very similar to the feature that they have in Pro Tools, where you do quick punch, where you can pretty much record a whole verse, and if you miss some of the things that you were saying prior to hitting the record button, you can drag it back and it will pick up everything that you said before you hit the record button, which is pretty cool. I like that they added that in here. Let's see what else they got in here. What I do want to see is that drum bus. Oh, so that's what they were talking about. Okay, so one of the features that they said was coming out was that you can put groups within groups. In the last Ableton, you wasn't able to put another group within a group. So a lot of times I would do my drums, I would just do kick and snare. I would have like a couple different snares, and then I would do percussion like hi-hats, overheads, open hats and crashes on a separate bus. And so I would have to process them differently when it comes to like the mix bus. But now you can add those two, you know, into the same group and have a group within a group. Like that's pretty cool though. Yeah, so I'm gonna just check out this drum bus to see how it sounds. A lot of times I don't really put anything on my drum bus. I used to put the SSL plugin, the SSL compressor on my drum bus, but then I just stopped doing that because I was putting a compressor on my final mix bus anyway. I just like the way it sounded that way. But just for the sake of it, I'm gonna, you know, test this out. Let's see what the punchy driven sound like. It actually sounds pretty good, but you're gonna have to mess around with the output because it adds a lot of volume to it. It really don't sound that bad. I'm gonna take it off. So it's a lot that's going on in here. I'm not gonna get into all of it, but it sounds like it's also doing some EQ, or some kind of frequency reduction. Yeah, I see like they got looks like a filter. Yep. Oh, and that's dope. So for those who don't know how to like tell which frequency is what note, this tells you what frequency is what note. So that's really cool for when you're tuning your drums. I hope it's like that for the EQs and all the filters like that. So it'll just tell you. I wonder if you can change it by the note. Yeah, but that's dope. All right, I'll do another one of these. Let's see what that punchy bass sound like. What? Yo, that's crazy. So it basically just added a whole like sub bass, like 808 type kick drum to it. So that, you know, that's pretty cool. So if you like doing like sound design and you shaping the sound of your drums, you can throw one of these on there and pretty much be at a good starting point. I wonder if there's a way to change the. Okay, so it's in G. So if I wanted to match that to my So this has made it a lot easier to fine tune your drums. All I would have to do is find the key of my sample now and you know, adjust this accordingly. And I'm hoping that, let's just see for a second, I'm hoping that you can do that with individual filters as well. And it doesn't look like it, which is cool. There's still other ways to tune your drums, but that would have been dope if they had that on there too. Yeah, I don't want to get too much into all the details of everything. I know I said I wasn't gonna do that, but I can't help it when it's right in front of my face. Yeah, so my first look at it, it looks clean. Let's see if you can change the look and feel. Yeah. I don't know, I like that dark. Nah, it's too bright. The mid light and the mid dark, those are probably my two favorite ones. I think I like the mid light. I'm gonna keep it like that. So my first impression, just playing around with it, is dope. It's the way it looks is good. Recording has become a lot smoother. Dealing with the MIDI, recording in general has become a lot smoother. Just from my, you know, first few playing around with the first few minutes, I gotta make some beats and like actually go through. And I don't know why this won't work. I have a mouse that I can zoom left or scroll left and right with the mouse, and it's not working. It works in Ableton 9, but for some reason on here it's not. Anyway, so this is my first look, just diving into Ableton. If you can go on the Ableton website and see all the new features that they have on there. I'll probably go in here and pick the ones that I'm probably gonna use the most, and I'll come back and cover those. The next couple home studio cookups I'll be making with Ableton 10, so you can see the final productions on those. I'll even give some behind the scenes on that. If you have any other questions about it, just leave a comment down below. And I'm excited. I might not go to sleep tonight and just messing around with this, just looking at all the stuff. I really wish I could I really want to get that Ableton Push, so that way, you know, that's probably gonna be the next controller that I get, that Ableton Push, just because how integrated it is with Ableton. You know, I've been rocking with that MPD 218 for a long minute. First chance I get, I'm getting that Ableton Push. Till next time, peace.
Hopped out, hopped in the game, yeah, new life, pop off the chain, yeah, I don't do it for the fame, yeah, the pain, yeah, the pain.